What is going on, Takeoff Gang? I'm back with another video. For this video, I wanted to talk about cryptocurrency. You know, not something I trade or invest in a lot, but I know a lot of people that are heavily invested in it, and I want people to get the basics and figure out reasons why, why things are happening in the crypto space the way they're happening. Because a lot of people are just on buying the dip, hoping for the moon. Everybody's screaming moon, everybody having the same plan, and I'm sorry, but it's just not gonna happen. So, reason why I've been seeing bullish momentum on things like Bitcoin is because a lot of people are getting involved. Countries like El Salvador has adopted Bitcoin as a form of payment for exchange of goods on September 7th of 2021. So this past year. So, and that poor country is already down, I think a little over 10 million because, we're buying highs. But let's just go straight to the charts, the way I could explain this a little better. And so here we are at Bitcoin, and I like to keep a very open mindset that anything could happen. This is obviously a good area to buy a dip, right? But people have been buying dips all right here. They were buying dips all right here and just getting destroyed. And even way back in 2018, when that big drop happened from close to 20,000 all the way down to 3,500. Now everybody was buying the dip there too, thinking it was just going to go up. So we got to keep a very open mind and things, and not just always buy the dips, because that's just not going to happen. But let's go ahead and understand and mark up this chart to see why things are happening the way they're happening. So as we see here, we like to draw, whether it be zones or whether it be, these simple lines like how we have right here. So we are looking for, highs right now. These are weekly candles, so very easy for people that don't know much about candlestick analysis. I think this is a very easy, if you put all the candlesticks together on the weekly and just see what's going on, get an overall picture on everything. So here we have this nice zone area, supply zone, all right here. And as we see it come off from, this was around April 5th of 2021. And look, as I draw that line, and look what's happened of November 1st, 2021, around these time. So we see rejections and supports happening all right here. And if we want to draw more lines, let's find another zoned area that's just given different types of structure or rejections or supports, to see also what is going on around these areas also. So here we have drawn different types of zones of rejections. As we see, a lot of them, you want them to all touch around these wicks. And so this one line draws from here, bounces off of it, comes back down, bounces off of this support line, goes up, and comes back down, bounces off of this line. So you see, it's kind of like a ping pong effect, if you want to say. And like I said, as a trader, your job is to keep your risk management. And I will continue to repeat this and preach this, because that's what keeps you in the game, is your risk management. So keep your risk management somewhat, tight, don't lose what you can't afford to lose. And that's what's going to keep you into this game. So as we're going on, I'm going to go ahead and erase all these, and we're just going to start to find different zoned areas. So here we are, if this helps out, a zoned area, and look how it just rejects off of these different wicks to wicks all the way over here to rejections over here of where we are closer today. And obviously countries like El Salvador are buying all right here when they could have been buying down here. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't make sense to buy things that are bearish, because we see this long weekly bearish candle coming down, closing strong. Then we see more bearish momentum. So if we want to keep on, so what I was looking at, and I didn't take this out, I wanted to, but like I said, I don't trade outside of my plan. So I trade 1 to 2 different pairs, and I stick with that pair. I don't trade anything. Maybe down the line I will, but I saw this area as a very very heavy area, because like I said, I mean, you see what, somewhat of like a head and shoulders pattern, you know, shoulder, head, shoulder. And I saw this, didn't take it, and I see everybody was like, I'm gonna buy the dip, I'm gonna buy the dip, and I'm like, yeah, you know, wasn't something that I would do. So we see this, and then if we want to draw different types of trend lines, we can see structure being broken, right? So from wick bouncing off of this zone and this line at the same time, we get a little bit more of a confirmation. So when we even go, we're looking for more zones. So where's another zone from this recent past area where we could take, you know, some sells? So we see everything going on here. We see this little weekly range going, and when this is going on, you're waiting for a break. You know what I'm saying? So if you was gonna buy, we're waiting for a bullish momentum above this yellow zone, right? No reason to take a buy without having confirmation, because then you're just guessing, you're just gambling, you're just hoping that it's going to go up. And like I said, trading doesn't work like that. So it takes a lot of practice, you know, of how to just trade and analyze the market, remain calm, don't be trigger happy. You know, it just takes lots of practice. You know, if you want to look at people like Michael Jordan that have just practiced nonstop to be as good as they are, or Tom Brady or Drew Brees, you know, they show up every day and they put in the work, they put in practice, and they get really good at what they're practicing. And that's just how it came for me. I was here, I showed up every morning, I showed up every night till, you know, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, or I'll even be getting up at, you know, 6, 5 o'clock in the morning again. You know, just my sleep schedule was all crazy. I was very heavily invested in trying to figure out everything about trading. And so that is what's led me here today, to figure out just all these different strategies and areas of what works for me. So this is Bitcoin. We see it obviously going down. You know, we also see this possibly rejection from this wick right here, which is finding, you know, resistance. Now, is it going to continue to go down? We don't know. You know, like I said, we're waiting for bullish momentum to possibly go up, since we've been in such a heavy downtrend. But like I said, there is no confirmation until we at least get a weekly bullish close, you know. And then once we get that weekly bullish close, we're looking for breaks above this zone right here, you know. So hopefully that is just very simple of trading. Let's also, I wanted to look up stuff like XRP. I believe strongly in XRP also I don't trade that, but let's see, here we are right here. So here we have XRP. Now, same thing, we're on this weekly. If you need to draw, you know, some lines to help you figure out what's going on, you know, not to buy above. So here we are right here. Simple, right? Look, I'm just drawing from wick to wick, and that is it. You know, we are not buying until we have a bullish momentum above this. You know, so this, like I said, these are very, very simple areas of how to trade, how to figure out the market. And I don't know why. I mean, I guess because I taught myself all this stuff through just trial and error, because I couldn't figure out what worked. Some things worked more than the others. And like I said, it just takes a lot of practice, a lot of time on the charts, hours and hours of time on the chart, which I have thousands and thousands of trades taking, L's taken, wins also taken. So coming back to XRP, we're going to figure out these zoned areas. So there's stuff like this, you know, like I said, rejection. There's this zone right here. We come all the way back, and what happens? We repeat the past. Like always, the market always repeats the past. So here we are coming down. And this is also just fairly simple. Here you have another rejection, like zone like or line like area right here. See what I'm saying? So hopefully I've made this very, you know, somewhat simple. Practice these different types of techniques if you want, or trade however you want. I don't care. That's just what works for me. This is what I've just practiced nonstop. I've showed up here every day, every night, and I've just straight grinded to figure this all out on my own. So anyways, that's some things on cryptocurrencies. Every day, you know, there's a different coin you probably see, whether it be Shiba or this Doge coin or whatever the crap, any of that stuff, right? Those are all just shit coins to me. If I had to pick of any type of these money laundering type of coins, you know, it'd be probably Bitcoin and XRP for me. But y'all can invest in whatever you want, you know, whatever you feel is the risk. If you're just gonna keep on shouting Doge to the moon like you heard everybody, or Shiba Inu to the moon, no, what happened was the whales pumped that up and then they dumped it and they took all their profits while you sat there empty handed. You know, they know what they're doing. You know, they're the people that move the markets. They're the people that's got the money to do what they want. You know, and you're sitting there just hoping for moon, and it's not gonna happen. All right. So just get that, come to a realization, and like I said, just show up every day, practice this, and yeah. So anyways, that is a quick and short video on cryptocurrency. Hopefully it was simple. I'm going to be still dropping more and more videos on also like currencies, some commodities, and perhaps probably US 30 also. I do like US 30. So yeah, anyways, peace.